7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ricky J here, and people, do have a fight for you guys today, and it's all about me reinventing myself, man, in order to do well against you tough guys online. And I listened to you guys. You guys said, use Duho Choi. He really complements your style, and I'm listening to my subscribers for sure. But I wanted to show you guys this fight because I'm changing my game. I really am. And what I'm focusing on, and I know a lot of you guys, or some of you guys would say, Ricky, oh, that sucks. But I'm focusing on the combos that complement the fighter. And the best combo for Duho Choi in this game is the jab, rear uppercut, and hook or straight. And you got to do that while planting your feet. And I'm facing a guy that is a very good striker, and I'm trying to utilize that and utilize only combos that exist in his bag of tricks. What I was doing, the mistakes that I was doing is I was trying to be creative while using various fighters, and I wasn't putting together combos. And what was happening was a lot of guys would really get off first and really hurt me when I would think about trying to do something and then trying to act on it, and then your fighter wouldn't have that combo in his bag of tricks or her bag of tricks, and it wouldn't get off smoothly. So in this fight, and moving on in fights moving forward, I'm trying to just use the combos that are available. And right here I'm moving around. I'm trying to be patient because I know my opponent has pretty good head movement. And then I'm trying to plant my feet a lot more. I felt like I was doing a lot of chasing. And when you do a lot of chasing in this game, you're not going to go anywhere. And in UFC 2, when I would throw my strikes, I wouldn't move the left analog. And for some reason, when I'm playing UFC 3, I find that I'm moving the left analog forward a little too much. So I'm trying to plant my feet, trying to find those openings when my opponent is on the tail end of his combos. But yeah, I had to do a lot of soul searching this week because I found myself to be getting beat up pretty bad in Division 5. Well, let's be honest, I'm not going to beat around the bush. You guys know me, man. I've been honest since this channel started, since I started making NHL videos. But yeah, I had to really change up my game. And that's what I'm doing. And I really like using Choi. And I'm doing pretty well in this first round. And look at that, planting the feet and then hitting up the combos. And I remember I made a video when the game first came out about when you're throwing your combos, push it as fast as you can. They call it queuing up your combos. Push the buttons as fast as you can on your controller and then watch your guy, you know, get into his combo animation. And I felt like I was shying away from that. I'll be honest with you, it's more fun to not queue up your combos, but at this point, man, there's no turning back and there's no I like it one way or another. You got to do it the way that's going to get you victories. So that's what I'm trying to do, queue up the combos. And look at this, I'm rocking this guy left, right, and center, and the round ends. And for sure that was definitely my round. Wow. And then another thing too that I'm really reminding myself to do is not to throw volume punches. Some people are really good at using volume as their form of attack, but for me, I'm a better fighter when I'm more calculated, when I find openings and then go for it instead of just blindly throwing crazy punches. You know, I don't really throw crazy punches, but sometimes I find myself letting my opponent throw and then throwing right away, and I don't know. It's not really the best fighting style. You got to look for openings and stick to those combos. So at this point in this fight, I hurt this guy a bunch, man. So I'm just looking to touch him. Just like when BJ Penn, you know, Jason Perillo, when he was in BJ Penn's corner when he fought Diego Sanchez, he said to him, like, you rocked him, just touch him. All you got to do is touch him. You don't have to load up on some crazy bombs. And that's what I'm trying to do here. But another thing too is, look at I rock him right here. I'm trying to hit up the body a little more. I find that guys that give me a lot of trouble are people that really mix up head strikes and body shots, leg kicks, things like that. And I gotta be more unpredictable. If you're a headhunter and you're facing a decent guy, they're gonna key in on that. So even though you have your guy rocked, it's nice to just go to the body sometimes. So right now I'm feeling good. I'm loving Choi. I'm loving him. Right now I'm on a 6-fight win streak in Division 5, which, you know, I'm pretty happy about that. Because that's another thing. You feel good when you're playing this game. You win 3 fights in a row, and then you get thrown in a title fight against a guy that's amazing, and then you lose your win streak. So this game is not kind, man. Another thing, too, that's kind of bugging me is, like, the lack of attendance of people playing online. For you guys that forgot, in UFC 2, the UFC 2 days, there were days where there were like, look at him, giving him a nice little taunt to get him to fight, like 15,000 people online. You know, I remember it was always in the double digits, and now in UFC 3, you know, there's always about 4,000 people playing online, which is nothing. And the problem with that is that, you know, you're just getting mainly the hardcore guys that are playing online. And, you know, you want to face some noobs. Who doesn't want to, you know, fight guys and get amazing knockouts? You can still do it against guys like this, but everybody seems to be like a hardcore player. And I love those easy fights, those tomato can fights. But with the lack of attendance in UFC 3, it kind of worries me. Why do you guys think that, man? In UFC 2, oh, look at that. Great little finish. But in UFC 2, there was just, yeah, so many people playing online. It made it more fun because there was a variety of people that you could face. I find, like, at times I'm facing the same guys over and over again. But let's get back on topic. So the title of this video is Reinventing My Style. I'm also trying to clinch a little bit more, too. And another thing, too, that I like to do is you get into Thai, and instead of kneeing to the head or elbowing to the head, you know, I knee to the body. Because a lot of guys aren't expecting that, so that usually works. You get a stun, and then you could work the head strike. So you got to mix it up. Find the great players in this game are guys that are unpredictable and that mix it up. And I have to stop being a headhunter. But anyhow, people, let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what you thought about my new style, just sticking to combo strikes and not being creative. Again, I don't agree with it, but this is the path we have to take in order to get some victories. So anyhow, people, have a great day, man. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. And as always, you are awesome.